get more
TJ.
kids.
That's me.
So I'm going to ask the kids to help me to make sure that the parents don't run anywhere, please. The reason being, doors open out. If you're in a hurry, the doors open out in your face. We don't want you to hurt. We're going into the locker room.
Woo!
There's a huge eagle in the middle of the floor. Do not step on it. That holds all our Super Bowl powers in there, okay? Only the players, Jeffrey Lurie, Doug Peterson, we're not allowed to step on that, okay? So I'm going to ask you to kindly not step on that. If you accidentally do, you are putting that mojo back in by singing the fight song right there by yourself, loud and clear, okay? All right, also when there's sharp objects, don't
You know the fight song?
Oh,
Better not step on it.
things that are hanging in these lockers, don't touch that.
We're gonna do it just to do it.
And
Maybe.
also, last but not least, don't go touch any of their things. Most of the things are gone. I had a gentleman on my tour, walked right into the locker room, took his shoes off, and was putting on Carson Wentz's slides. That's a huge no-no. I had a mom take Carson Wentz's shirt and was like, smelling it, wanted to, no. You don't touch any of their things. It really is their things. They just leave it here for the next season. So please don't touch any of that. And the last rule is
Don't
when we
smell
go
like
out
Carson
into the
Wentz's
field.
shirt, okay?
I was gonna smell his jock strap.
The field is
I
covered.
apologize for that.
It's a bummer.
We have to stay in the gray warning track. We have 2 concerts that are coming up. One concert just played last week. We have another concert, so they just kept the floorboards down instead of taking them and putting it back down again. So I apologize for that. But just stay in the gray warning track for me. It's very bright out there. I'm told. I haven't been out there since they laid the floor down. So just if you have cats or babies, just protect their eyes because it's very bright out there, okay? Any other questions? Any other rules that I need to go over? Everybody's going to be really good, right? All right, a little bit of background history. First of all, if you cannot hear me, I can yell louder. I have 3 children, teenagers, so you know I can yell very, very loud. My son lives right over there, so he knows how loud I can yell. Also, so just raise your hand and let me know you can't hear me, okay? So I'm going to give you a little bit of background history really quick, and then we're going to get started. Background history. Philadelphia Eagles were not the first football team here in the city of Philadelphia. Actually, back in 1914, there was a team called the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets. If you get a chance, their jersey is in that side room over there. It's yellow and blue. In 1931, their stadium burned down for the second time. The Frankfurt Yellow Jackets didn't have enough money to build a new stadium, so they just closed their team up. However, this was an NFL team. So, 2 guys, Burt Bell and Lud Ray, came along and decided to purchase this NFL team. They purchased this NFL team for $2,500. $2,500. Us parents, we know how cheap that is, back in 1933. So now they have this football team. They want to change the name. They want to change the color. You're starting all over again. Philadelphia Eagles got their name because of what the president was doing at that time. It was during the recession, during where they're trying to get the country to start to generate back up again, start spending money. So what the president did is he put these posters in these shops, in these stores. And if you had a poster in your store, it meant that you paid a fair wage to the people that work there, and you charged a fair price for the products. So if somebody was going by and saw that picture in the window, they knew that they should go to that store and purchase their milk, their bread, their eggs, and their sugar, whatever they need. That was called the National Recovery Act. So on the bottom of their poster, and those of you who like to Google, you can actually Google that, and you'll see the poster. And there was an eagle at the bottom of the poster. So Burt Bell and Lud Ray said, yes, let's support our president. Great program, let's get our country started again. They named the team the Eagles after that eagle on that poster. However, that eagle was blue. Right? The Yellow Jackets were blue and yellow. How do we get to green? How do we get to green and white? Anybody have any suggestions? That's my guess too. We have no idea. Somebody like me did the wash, mixed it all together, and it came out, hey, perfect color. That's probably how we got the green. Nobody really knows how it switched over to green. But that's the history of the Eagles. That's how we got started. So you guys are here for the tour of the stadium. The stadium. Remember we were at Veterans Stadium. We were there for about 30 years. to go for the Eagles football. Lots of other information. Remember when we went to war? We didn't have enough players on teams to actually have a complete team. We joined together with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We became known as the Steagles. The Steagles played for 3 years and they won their championships every single year. So they were a great team. The gentleman came back from war and we had a full team again and we separated. Lots of
Think
great
like
information on there.
1930s or 40s.
Does anybody have any questions? All right, we are going to get started. I'd like to go up first. You think you guys can go up those stairs? And then when we get there, see if you can tell me who that was. Anybody know who that picture is on the stairs?
Acres.
David Akers. Very, very good. He was inducted last year to our Hall of Fame, right behind me. This is our Eagles Hall of Fame, not the NFL Hall of Fame, but anybody up here, their picture up here, they contributed a great deal to the Eagles organization. So if you guys want to walk up those steps, I'll meet you at the top.
Ready?
Oh
Do
yeah.
this. Lead the way, buddy.
Excuse me.
What up, Bakers?
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful.
Welcome.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're going to head around this way.
I'll be sitting like right there.
Just going to come all the way down this way if everybody can follow along. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I just had rotator cuff surgery. So
Ah.
I'm like, oh, it's a pain.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
Good.
It's been 2 weeks, so I'm good. Better than I thought.
Really?
Yeah. Where's my friend from Utah?
Right here.
Oh, you are.
I'm the guy. I'm leading the way.
All right.
Let's do it.
Any questions? Feel free
No.
to shout them out. All right, I know it's very hot. Sorry, I'm going to have you stand in the sun just for a little bit. The only thing I hate is I'm not able to exercise. It's killing me.
Ah.
I love to run and I can't. So I'm glad I got to do the steps. We're doing the steps a lot. God bless you. All right, remember I told you a little bit of the old into the new. This is the only section here that is not closed off by seats. All around the stadium, all three sides are closing except this side. If you look out this way, what do we see? Philadelphia skyline. Jeffrey and Christy Lurie kept this open for that purpose. It's an awesome purpose. Above me here is the Bud Light Eagles Nest. You win tickets. If you ever come to the game, try to get tickets. Awesome view up there. Awesome view. If you look out across the way, you see the American flag and the Eagles flag flying? Yes? Yes? You see it over there? Okay. That's the NovaCare Center. The NovaCare Center is where the Eagles are usually 99% of the time. They're usually never here. The only time they're here is games. If they have to come here for an event, if they're doing a commercial, sometimes they're here. Other than that, they're never here. So I apologize. Sometimes they might show up, sometimes they don't, but they're usually over there. That's where the head coaches are, Doug Peterson. That's where all the frontline coaches are. That's where everybody is over there that has anything to do with the Eagles. There's actually 3 football fields over there. Huge, right? Huge. Here, we don't have that. We have 1 football field, right? So they're only here when they need to play. But over there is the NovaCare Center, and that's where they are all the time. No tours over there. Sorry about that. Not unless you know somebody. And then call me, and I'll come with you. Okay? Let's have a lot together. Okay, so we're gonna head this way.
No, you know it.
you can come on up here. I just didn't want you guys staying in the sun. Usually I make you walk all those steps and go all the way down so you're so close to that field. So you be a part of the team. So does anybody have any ideas of how many seats are here at the stadium?
48.
69,176. Very, very good. I did not know anybody would know that. 69,176 seats. We have green seats, and then we have the gray seat section, which is in the center. The gray seat section, the seats are a little bit more expensive, starting about $135, going up to about $200, $185, $200. But they're padded, and you get to go inside. If it's really hot today, you get to go inside temperature-controlled rooms. We have upgraded food, things like that. If you're here in the green seats, whether or not they're on this level or all the way up at the top, these are the seats that you sit in. There's no back indoor air conditioning or heated area. These seats start at $90 to $100. Depends on how you get them, whether or not you get them scalped or whether or not you actually pay the ticket price on them. And that depends on where you are in the stadium. So if you look around the stadium, they go all the way around. We have seats in that section and seats in that section over there, which were added in 2012 to 2014. The stadium, when they originally built the stadium, they started at $512 million. $512 million. I talked to somebody that was actually on the build of the stadium. He was like, tell me something great. What did you hide? Is Benjamin Franklin or Liberty Bell hid somewhere? He said we got done on time. And I was like, thanks, but I didn't know how important that was. Anybody here in construction or anything like that? Anybody working? Is that an important statement? Yes. To get done on time. So he was so proud of the fact that they had a deadline and they made that deadline. So they thought that he was like very, very proud of that. I also had a cheerleader on my tour one time, and I'm like, tell me something great. How great is it to be an Eagles cheerleader? That's awesome. She said, do you see this section over here where we